again with Gregg Baileyshoe.
Wrecked Mech is now live. Streaming the Elder Scrolls Online, Gregg Baileyshoe moves to Elder Scrolls.
Yep, so Griffin replaced its wings with some beefy ass arms. Yeah, Hippogriff. I mean, they're kind of similar, you know.
Curfew has been lifted.
So
The murderer has been caught, and the assassin has been dispatched by the champion of the king.
okay. Well. Try to do this quest. I've been running back and forth. Just gonna talk to the benefactor. Try to keep the quests all a bit more local. Yep. This one I've done before. You're someplace else. Well, Gregg Baileyshoe has switched up.
Whoa there! Are you alright? The name's Lyris. I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it. Dead. Must have been the runt of the litter. Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises. Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way.
Stop now. Keep moving. More guards are on the way.
Let's keep moving.
What the? That was way too easy.
Let's get out of here, my friend. The Prophet.
Greetings, Vestige. Like you, I'm a prisoner in this place. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Hold a moment. Come here. We need to talk. The Prophet.
Done this
You're
one.
obvious. I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, a man named... No, I wasn't sacrificed. It won't be easy. A man named...
Boom.
We should keep moving.
Tactically pause. He looks gnarly.
Well played, friend. Arcase Beard, you are good in a fight.
god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry.
Yes, Dumbledore.
The god of schemes can see every part of Cold Harbor. We need to distract him. What was your name again? Target practice?
I don't remember why I had an issue with this before.
Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers! Try to be inconspicuous. We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured. Quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell. Who taught that one to fight? Self-punishment?
Fool! You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's wagging tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way.
Lumos.
Damn it! Destroying the Sentinel must have tricked. Cadwell is the oldest of this. Cadwell sees things.
The Cadwell. Who happens to be right over here.
Day in the middle. Hello.
Yeah, he's a funny
I
guy.
haven't actually given him
Cadwell seems to think this undercroft is a delightful place.
Good one.
sooner you get that door open, the sooner we can get out of here. Might have been a fair fight, if there were 3 of you.
Come on, I was pretty sure I was...
This is the part where you bleed to death. The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time. All right. The good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet. Believe me, I wish... Once it's done...
Freedom! I remember this feeling. It will be fleeting, though, if Moloch Baal has his way. Thank the divines you are safe. There is that, at least. That is the name.
Yeah,
Up
we
the
can find the
stairs,
anchor.
quickly.
Only way
We
back
must get to the
home.
anchor mooring.
I'll be back for you.
it is. A dark anchor mortal.
A mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
Come, I will protect you. A moment, Vestige. The Dark Anchor's portal is a shard.
Give me that shard, baby.
Of Aetherius,
Ooh,
fall
give me
upon
that
us
shard.
now and anoint us with your blessing.
Yeah, baby.
There, quickly, collect the Sky Shard.
I wish I could just keep begging them into existence. They have so many skill points.
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Mola Val be denied. Hurry! We must go now! The best, as I feared. We arrived in different locations. I am in a city near the sea, in a land of eternal space. I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will. Beware. You must find your own path. Indeed.
I don't care to sail through corpse. Where do...
Just take me somewhere. Oh, what time is it?
There you are. Do not panic. Only you can see me. Come, we have to talk. There you are, Vestige. We must speak at once. Listen well. I have located a safe harbor from which we might plan our course of action. You must meet me there. I awoke upon a sandy shore, a stretch of beach, outside a bustling city of elves, Vokelgard. The harborage is in a seaside cave, outside the city. It is there that you will find me.
I'll come at once. Oy vey. Harborage was this way the whole time.
You there, looking for me?
No. Why would I be though?
You hear about the contract. Investigating the Grey Host is like trying to wrestle an angry spirit. Anyway, the Raven... Hey, everything I learned up to now points... My research has uncovered... My research in the ancient past... Probably, but nothing that can't wait. Let's take the cart to the Bankerai garrison and find the scholars who can tell us more about the history of the Grey. I'm hoping a scholar of ancient Bankerai battles named Lorette Deal or one of her colleagues can tell us more about the Grey Host. With any luck, they have information about the Grey Host that's not too outlandish. The priests have this old holy text that claims St. Pelin leapt off the garrison's walls, landed among the host, asked Stendar for endless blood, and then fed them all without dying. Exactly. We need practical facts about— I suppose you wouldn't have heard. Not nearly enough, and we're stretched pretty thin. Investigating this on my own didn't seem prudent, so I—
The harborage.
I hear familiar footfalls. Come closer, Vestige. Welcome to the of a sort. Enter my mind, Vestige, and walk with me through the shadows of past events.
We're about to get nasty.
Follow me, Vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis. My part in the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life. The Moth Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world. The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them. I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls revealed to me that your 5 companions were abandoned. The Dragonborn, Baron Aquilarius. You have already... The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abnathan, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard. The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamako, the traitor, the King of Worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner.
My executioner. Just give me a second, folks. Alright, well my headset just won't let me mute, so sorry. Winter Sundays are hot chocolate Sundays, yo. Can't say I have many traditions I stick with, but sun falls in winter. It's God. Hot chocolate time.
These were the 5 companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings. Marco convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragonfires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn. By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender. Each of the 5 companions were chosen for their skill and courage, and each was given a special role to perform in the party. Who would you like to know more about? You've already met Lyris. She's a Nord warrior from the frozen lands of Skyrim to the north, and it is said... Marco the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness. Disaster...
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Marco, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your rightful place as Emperor. You have my word.
It better work, Marco, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage. By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Varen Aquilarius, you are no heir to Alessia. You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Marco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
The ritual tore the veil between Nan and Oblivion, allowing Marco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the dark anchors and initiate the plane melt. Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra. Marco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan was torn. The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Moloch Baal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts. Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Menamarco and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Molag Bal. Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Menamarco and his worm cult. When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Menamarco got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me. The truth is always a threat to evil men. Menamarco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Molag Bal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me.
He must have something else to show me.
Long ago it was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of oblivion. But the soul burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Molag Bal the opportunity he desired. Molag Bal's dark anchors pierced the torn veil. It seemed to draw near into the depths of Cold Harbor. These terrible engines of destruction appearing all throughout Tamriel. The Lord of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plane meld. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity. And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Molag Bal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. Now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harborage? As you say.
Creamy. I had to slow down though. It's so good, but I'm like so full.
And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now. And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone. We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must assemble our own group of companions. The first you have already met. Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time. Menamarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies. Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when...
Okay. I think I'm gonna hop off for tonight. I know I'm calling it a little bit early, but oh, I'm just tired. So, everybody have a good one.